Hey guys, HDvee here, and welcome back to a brand new video going over Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield. In today's video, we're going to be taking more of a look at the starter Pokemon evolution teas happening right now on Game Informer. If you don't know, they're basically doing a video on each of the starter Pokemon. Yesterday it was Scorbunny, the day before it was Grookey, today will be Sobble. By the time I'm recording this, I don't actually have the Sobble video, but it'll be up later today regardless. But yeah, we're going to be taking more of a look at that, and then we also have some potential evidence that Gen 9 is going to be set in San Francisco. I don't believe it, but we're going to take a look at it anyway. Either way, if you're excited for today's video, drop a like down below. Let's try and hit 700 likes. As always, support has been crazy on the channel lately, and I really do appreciate it. Make sure to drop a comment down below with your thoughts and feelings about what this whole Game Informer thing is. I'd love to hear what you guys have to say, and subscribe as well if you're brand new. We do daily Pokemon content on this here channel. With all of that out of the way though, let's get into the video, and I really hope that you enjoy. So, starting things off, like I say, I did touch upon this a little bit yesterday, but now I do want to actually go over the videos and just find out some more stuff about the starters regardless. I mean, they've done things like this before on like Twitter where they showcase something a little bit every day and then there's a boom, a big reveal at the end of it. So there could easily be like a starter Pokemon Evolution trailer on Thursday. I mean, the chances are kind of low, but at the same time, it could happen. It could just be something that we're not expecting and then boom, out of nowhere. So this is over on Game Informer. Both of these videos will be linked in the description down below if you do want to check them out more thoroughly. I'm just going to kind of skip through them and see what they have to say about the starters. But yeah, just kind of interesting that they're just doing these big starter Pokemon videos every single day. And I don't know, maybe it is leading up to the starter evolutions. But anyway, so the story behind Grookey is that it is a grass type Pokemon, as you can see. And then he says it really loves to climb trees. I can't play it all the way through because of copyright and stuff, which sucks. But like I say, the main thing about the video is just kind of the text anyway. And he says, and you can see on its head, it has the mysterious little stick that it uses to tap trees and the ground. So that's this little thing here. A lot of people think that's going to be like the kind of drumsticks that the evolution of it uses, which it most likely will be, because it does then go on to say, whenever it hits that stick, it instills life and energy. And apparently, he hits like some bongo drums, and that's how it attacks, according to the Ben Affleck leak, which, you know, again, is most likely true because everything that he said so far is true. But then he goes on to say, for example, if you see it hit the ground, grass will suddenly start growing in that area. So we saw that in the original trailer, in like when we first saw Grookey, which is literally this screen right here. He hits like, I think Scorbunny sets fire to the grass, and then Sobble kind of wets it, and then Grookey just kind of makes it grow again or something. So then he goes on to say, hard to say what it will become, honestly. So again, that's a little bit more of an evolution tease. Hard to say what it will become, honestly. They're kind of just joking around with what the evolutions are going to be and stuff. But I don't know. I feel like playing it a little bit. Then he says, I think Grookey is the kind of Pokemon whose demeanor makes people happy. It's really a mood maker. I love this image of Grookey as well. There's one of Scorbunny as well. I'm sure there'll be one of Sobble. But yeah, this is a really cool image. I don't know, man. I feel like just because they're showing this kind of stuff could be a little bit of an evolution tease. And he says it's really the opposite of Sobble, who is maybe a bit more depressed. And then they literally just got the shot of Sobble there, which is just really sad. Sobble just needs a hug, to be fair. And when Sword and Shield come out, I'm going to give him the biggest hug of 2019. I'm going to tell you right now, ladies and gentlemen. So there's that part. And then he goes on to say, Grookey is really much more the bright character. So Grookey is kind of like the bright starter Pokemon. And then Sobble's kind of the sad one. And then maybe Scorbunny's in between. And then this was kind of the bit that I talked about in yesterday's video, where they kind of compared it to Chimchar a little bit. I think just as like there are many different types of monkeys in the world, it will be interesting to see what kind of Pokemon this guy becomes. Again, another reference to the evolution of Grookey. I haven't actually seen the Sobble video through, the Scorbunny video through, so I don't know if there's like kind of talk about Scorbunny's evolution. But in the Grookey one, they're definitely dropping a bunch of like hints and like evolution talks and stuff like that. Through the evolutions, I think you'll see differences in these monkey-themed Pokemon. I don't know if that should translate it differently, but it says through the evolutions, I think you'll see differences in these monkey-themed Pokemon. Maybe that just means there's more monkey-themed Pokemon? I don't know, just the way it says. Maybe I'm just reading it wrong. Then he goes, if you're talking about in real-world terms, a monkey would evolve into a human, so what are you talking about? And then he goes, and then he laughs a little bit. And I think that's just kind of it for the... Oh no, there's a little bit more. And then he says, people who like to dance or are into parties, maybe. I think he just said, like, which people would like to use Grookey as a starter Pokemon. Then he says that. They want to go out and have fun with this Pokemon. I think people who are really bright and joyful would be good. And then that's kind of the end of the Grookey interview. So that's the Grookey interview. Like I said, the Scorbunny one's right here. So a lot of talk about the evolution and stuff. A lot of talk about what it will evolve into. So very, very interesting. But now we do have the Scorbunny one. Again, this will be linked in the description down below. Scorbunny is a very energetic Pokemon, always running around. And where it runs, fire will actually come up from the ground, which again we did see in the original trailer. There are actually little patches on its feet that hint at that, which he then shows. And obviously goes back to the trailer. I think it's kind of hard to go into the real specifics of why it's like that. I mean, they obviously have to know because they designed the dude. Then he says, I think it's hard to, kind of hard to go into this bit. Oh, I just read that. Then he says, the one thing you see in a lot of Japanese designs is a patch over the nose to express a young, energetic, rambunctious kid. A lot of people do believe like that means that it will become a fighting type. They kind of like kind of patch thing over its nose because of the fighting type gym leader that has one. I can't remember her name off the top of my head. Pretty sure she's in Diamond and Pearl Gen 4. I cannot remember her name, but yeah, she's a fighting type gym leader and she has one of those patches across her nose as well. So people are kind of making references to that. I think that's something you're seeing in Scorbunny as well. I mean, it's definitely something we're seeing in Scorbunny. Reflecting that rambunctiousness, that energy, it gives it the sense that it might just run off at any time or get us in trouble. So kind of a mischievous Pokemon, really. I think the person that would choose a Scorbunny would be a person that could keep up with it, that likes to run around a lot. So like more of an energetic person. Seeing the way it grows and evolves is very suspenseful. Again, some more hints about the evolution, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know, they are talking about the evolutions a lot, both in the Grookey one and in the Scorbunny one. I'm sure they will in the Sobble one. Seeing the way it grows and evolves is very suspenseful. So it's going to be very interesting. If you're into that kind of thing, I think you'll enjoy Scorbunny, which shows the evolutions and we might be able to know if we're into it. I think you can tell in its silhouette that the shape are basic enough that you can easily remember them. The shapes, yeah, I mean, I guess they are. And he says, the ears are kind of the same shape as the objects on its cheeks. Yeah, okay. So I think even a younger kid could see it and feel like they could draw it as well. And then obviously James Turner says something. I think James Turner, yeah, the Pokemon that designed them, I think. He has designed a lot of Pokemon in Sword and Shield. The face, the expression is quite simple and you can recognize it very, very quickly. He then says, but with the silhouette, there are certain complications that make it stand out. And then that's that bit. And then he goes on to say, at least we're all split. So I think that's kind of it for the Scorbunny video. So, like I say, a lot of information about kind of evolutions and stuff, a lot of hints, dropping some information here, there, and everywhere. But basically, they are kind of just hinting towards the evolutions and what they're going to look like. Again, the Sobble video is going to come out today. I'll probably include that in the video that I do tomorrow. Like I say, I'm out all day today. Otherwise, I would have included the Sobble one in here because I'm recording this very, very early at like 9 in the morning because I'm out all day. But like I say, the Sobble one will drop today. There'll be some more information about Sobble. I'll include that in tomorrow's video, unless there is just a massive trailer that drops tomorrow that's just loads and loads of information. But yeah, that's pretty much everything for the starters in today's video. Again, what do you think? Do you think they are dropping hints because there's going to be an evolution trailer at the end of the week, or do you think they are just giving us a little bit more information about Scorbunny and whatnot? I mean, remember there is still that poll that went on that basically asked if people want to see the evolution before or after the game releases. But anyway, the last thing I want to talk about, I don't believe it, but people are kind of going all kind of crazy on 4chan and Twitter and stuff about this. Basically, Junichi Masuda tweeted out saying, hello, it's 5:20 p.m. here in San Francisco. And basically, because he's tweeted that out, everyone's like, oh my lord, Gen 9, San Francisco. I don't think so. I think he's maybe just gone there for a holiday. I mean, I know he does go to Hawaii. He did go to Hawaii for a Lola, and he did go to London. And probably right about now they are planning Gen 9 because, you know, Gen 8 is about to come out. They're probably going to do a Down and Pearl remake next year, and then obviously Gen 9 will come out. And they do go to the places to kind of take a look and see what they can design the region based off of. But maybe it is. Who knows? What do you guys think? I think it could just be a random tweet, but I don't know what this Japanese bit here says because this isn't the actual tweet, it's just an image. But yeah, it says, hello, it's 5:20 p.m. here in San Francisco. Apparently that means that Gen 9 is going to be in San Francisco. I don't know. I'm just kind of showing you what people are saying. But that's going to be pretty much everything for today's video. I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, please do consider hitting that like button down below. It really, really does go a long way in helping out. And yeah, there might be a stream today. I'm not too sure. Hopefully there is, fingers crossed. But make sure to drop a comment, everything that we have covered in today's video. I'd love to hear what you guys have to say. Subscribe as well if you're brand new. We do daily Pokemon content on this here channel. It's everything from me though, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Have a fantastic rest of your day. Hopefully see you in a stream later. But until then, guys,